There it is. Okay.
You do the countdown first.
Count, ready?
Yeah. All right, everybody. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. We like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it.
Woman, you cute, and you don't need no makeup. Original cute body makeup on mother. Woman, you cute, and you don't need no makeup. Original cute body makeup.
Are you dancing? Can I see you? Let me see you. Hands in the air. All right, come bring it in. Take it out. Move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it, move it. We like to move it.
You like to move it, move it. Did I? Have I done I? Did I do I like to? I think I did. I like. Wait, what about wait? Dave? Is it Dave?
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. I got the new one. Them? No, is that, can I say them or not?
Good evening, everybody.
I'm going to say them.
And welcome to Move It Monday. We are super excited to have you here with us tonight. All right, and we're going to go ahead and get started here. We hopefully got a few more folks jumping on. Let them know that we're here. I see you're coming on. Make sure you in the comments, go ahead and call out your friends and say, hey, so-and-so, come on, get on. Send them a quick text message. Send them a quick message in Messenger and say, guys, come on, get on. We need you here, right? Because that's what it's all about. Us coming together, getting excited, getting revved up, getting ready to finish this week strong and head into an amazing April coming up. Because you know what they say, March winds blow in April showers, and April showers are going to bring us a garden of Mayflowers, and everything builds on each and everything as we go on. So we're super excited to have you all here with us tonight. And what I'm going to ask is for you guys that are watching here with us to go ahead and let us know who's here. Give yourself a shout out. What are you excited about? What did you do today to grow your business? What did you do today that maybe excited you? What's something new that you tried that you haven't tried before? Just go ahead and let us know what you've done today or what you're excited about. Maybe you didn't do it today. Maybe you're just excited because, oh my gosh, you're having your biggest month ever. Maybe you're excited because you just welcomed somebody onto the team. Maybe, just maybe, you're excited because you got an incredible lineup of parties coming up into the next couple of weeks as well. So go ahead in the comments, let us know what you are excited about. And I see Vegas Baby in the house. I see you, Marcia. And she made some popcorn in her stack cooker. I know. Isn't that amazing that you made popcorn in your stack cooker? That's so cool. And JC, you made a recipe book for your pressure cooker. That's incredible as well. And I just want to mention to all of you, in case you didn't know, there are several pages on Facebook. There's one that's like microwave recipes or Tupperware recipes page, and some different Tupperware consultants have put their recipes together, and they've got some great pass outs there. We've got several of them posted here on our Hooray group as well, so you can go into the files and search for recipe books or recipe sheets to get lots and lots of recipes there as well. And so that's going to be also a really great resource for you to be able to use with your customers. And of course, our Tupperware website in our Tup Now, and then you're going to go down to the Knowledge Center, and then you're going to go into there. You're going to find that there are lots and lots of recipes there for you as well. And just if you're looking for something in particular for a particular product or something like that, you can head on over to the Tupperware.com page, and there's a recipe section there. You can click on that, and it has tons and tons of recipes there that you can copy and use at your parties. And for those of you who have the premium or pro website account, so that's everybody gets a free my.Tupperware website, but there is a paid service that you have where you can pay for the premium or pro. Premium gives you Tup Social, and the pro gives you Tup Social and a executive business account with Zoom, so you can have unlimited long meetings and you can record them and all kinds of cool things. But Tup Social is one of the things that if you do not have that premium site and do not have Tup Social, you're missing out on some great things. Several of you I know have been sharing some videos that I've been sharing, and these come from our Tup Social. They're little short videos, 60-second videos. You can do them in your story, you can do them on your page, and they talk about all of our great products and things like that. So that's another thing to check out. If you haven't checked out Tup Social, be sure to check that out, and or reach out to your director and ask some questions, and we'll help you get more acquainted with what Tup Social can offer you as well. So good evening, everybody. My name is Marcia Brown, and I am so excited to be here with you. I'm the business leader for our Hooray Sales Company. And Charlie, have you got me a winner for us, our on-time drawing here?
I do.
Okay.
And you don't see her there, but her name is Jennifer Myers.
Jennifer Myers. There's Jennifer. Hey, Jennifer Myers. Congratulations. We're glad to have you on here with us tonight. And you are the winner of our on-time drawing. So congratulations to you. But you know what, guys? Every Monday when we come together, we're halfway through, our Tupperware week, but we are starting fresh with our outlook, because we're always working with what I like to call that forward backwards view. We've got two eyes focused from forward, but we've always got that rear view mirror, and we're kind of looking at what's going on behind us. So we're, where are we? What have we accomplished? And then what's next? And that's always the way you want to look at your business. We never arrive. And that's why I love this as we're coming into the end of this month, we still have 2 more days, 2 days and 5 hours, 2 days and 5 hours to be able to really make this month of March huge. And it's already turning into a fantastic month. I really believe with everybody pulling together, we're going to finish with over $300,000. I think we could go way past that, really and truly. But this is a great quote I want you to think about. One way or the other, you're going to finish. Right? We're all going to, Wednesday, 11:59 p.m. Eastern time is going to come in two days and 5 hours. And so you have to make a decision right now. Well, am I just going to wait until next month to do something? Or am I going to go ahead and get started now on what I'm doing, so that when I get to the month of April, I'm going to already be ahead? So you're going to finish one way or the other. So why not finish strong and make yourself immensely proud of your performance rather than embarrassed by your lack of it? Because there's, nothing you can do about it when it's over. But what you can do is do something about it today and know that you did the best that you could do today. And that's all that I'm asking of each and every one of you, because that's all I ever ask of myself when I get up in the morning, is today is going to be a great day. And it's going to be a great day because I'm going to make it that way. And I'm going to do the best that I can. And I'm not in competition with anybody else. I'm just in competition with myself, and I'm showing up and I'm doing the work, and I'm going to do a great job when I do that. So really important to keep things in mind that way and to look at that as you go through your day, as you go through your week, and of course, most importantly, as we go through our month as well. So last week, if you were here with me, we talked about Oreos. And yesterday on Sunday, we had a fun, fabulous spring egg extravaganza. And we talked about all things eggs. And we talked about how eggs and Oreos are related to each other. I know that doesn't sound like they would be, like what do they have in common? But if you think about it, an egg has that hard shell but it's soft on the inside. And an Oreo has those hard cookies with that soft stuff in the middle. But what it really represents, and as we talked about last Monday, is that the Oreo represents our opportunity, the opportunity we have to share with other people. And the two cookie parts of it represent our lives. And we all have plates to spin and we all have stuff going on. And, and for most people out there, they're often trying to figure out, how do I hold it all together? And it even feels like sometimes they're getting squeezed in the middle, just like that little frosting on the inside of the cream on the inside of the cookie. But when we look at the cream on the inside of the cookie, for us in Tupperware, that's really what makes it so sweet. That's what gives us the ability to handle everything that comes our way, because it gives us a way to be able to make that extra money we need, to be able to do the things we want to do, to live life on our own terms. And not to mention the fact that, it can be double stuffed with all the extras that we get in Tupperware. So we're on a mission to share this business with lots and lots of other people. And the only way we can do it is if each and every one of you reach out to someone and say, hey, have you ever thought about having a Tupperware business? Because I think you'd be awesome. I think you would be great as part of my team. And that's what I want you to start thinking about. Can you reach out to people? How can you say to people that you come in contact with, how can you start that conversation? So just for a minute, think about it. Like, who would you like to start a conversation with? And maybe in the comments, go ahead and just drop, hey, who do you want to start a conversation with? Who would you like to start a conversation with? Because that's an important thing for us to start with. And depending on who that person is, maybe it's someone that that has small children, and that they really want to stay home with their children and not have to go to work outside the home, not have to pay for daycare and all of that. That would be somebody that you'd want to reach out to and just say, hey, this may be totally off the wall. You may never have thought about doing something like this, but I really think a Tupperware business could be great for you, because it will let you make money from home. And you're not going to have to leave your children to do that. And maybe right now, you're not in a position that you can quit your job, but you know what, if you start with this and just start building it, you could build a little nest egg so that by the time you're ready to quit that job, you will have a nest egg to live on, and you'll have your business up and running, and you can see that you could replace that full-time income that you have. And so we have to think about each person. We talked about that R is relate. How do we relate to different people? How do we find what's in it for them? If you've got a customer who's like always buying Tupperware, let them know, hey, you know what? You love Tupperware as much as I love Tupperware. So you should consider opening a Tupperware account, because that gives you a guaranteed year that you can shop at a discount. And I want to because somebody asked me this yesterday. They said, well, not like, do they have to do anything for that whole year? And the reality is no. Anybody who opens an account has 12 months to be able to shop anytime they choose for 25% off. However, if they keep their account active, which means that they've sold $350 in the last 4 months, they have the ability to sample new products at 35% off. And they can keep that going as well. So if they are putting orders in for themselves, and maybe they share their website with a friend and a few friends shop from them, then they could keep that account going and keep that account active well past a year. But if they didn't do anything except just maybe buy, $400 or $500 over the course of the year, their account might go inactive, and they could still be shopping at a discount right up to the end of that year. And at the end of the year, if they decide, hey, I want to keep my account going a little bit longer, Look and see how much they sold in the last 4 months. As long as they have 350, their account stays active another month. So it's a really amazing opportunity for someone to come in, give it a try, see what happens, shop for themselves. And because you do have a free website, why not just, share it on your share it on your Facebook page, share it with your friends, share it with your family. Just say, hey guys, I've got this, I opened a Tupperware account. If you need anything, let me know. I'll hook you up. I'll be your Tupperware hookup, right? So that's what we want to do. We want to be out there talking to people everywhere. So I want you guys to think about who you can offer this to. And I want you to do it today. I don't want you to wait. I want you to go ahead, maybe right now while we're on here, because you're watching on Facebook, go over to that message, pick a couple of people that you know and just send them a quick message and say, you know what? I was just thinking about you. My business leader just asked us, who do we know that's sharp and determined and deserves more out of life? And the person I thought about was you. And I'd like to talk to you a little bit more about what Tupperware can do for you. And then you just reach out and you share it with them, because, there's some great rewards for you when you share, and there's some great rewards for them when they join. So for you, of course, we have our hand-in-hand reward, which means you've welcomed somebody in, they place their first order, and hey, that first order they place could be samples. That's right. They could get 35% off. So if there's something that that they want, remember, we've got those new That's-A Bowls coming out, right? For April. They could buy those That's-A Bowls for 35% off. Now that's going to give them their $40 purchase that they need, because it's $40 retail sales credit. They're going to qualify as for their first order bonus. And that means you qualify for the hand-in-hand reward, and you get that cold brew carafe there. And that is such a great product. I love my cold brew. In fact, I've got some right now in the fridge. I made it up yesterday. I've been drinking on it today. I always keep one that's decaf going. I keep one that's caffeinated going. So depending on what I need, I can just pick it up and run. And then, of course, you might have somebody that's a real go-getter. And we have some great offers that are running for the next 2 days. You could have somebody that in their first 2 days could sell $100, $200, $300, $400, $500. And when you share with them, if you just see what you could do, you might be able to sell $500 in the next 2 days, and that's going to put $125 in your pocket. Would you like to have $125 in your pocket? And by doing that, they're inspired, they're motivated, they're going to go for it. And you're going to get that hand-in-hand rewards, party bonus reward, which is the 2 squeeze bottles, the 4 clearly elegant tumblers, and the 360 insulated tumbler as well. So those are really cool things to think about that you have to offer people, and you've got to let them know. So maybe go and post on your page once we finish tonight, the cold brew carafe, some of the different images we have about it. If you've got one, go ahead and go live and make some cold brew and talk about your cold brew. If you've got those tumblers, get them out, be using them, talk about them, and let people know, see them, because then they're going to be inspired. Because here's what could happen. If somebody says, oh my gosh, I love that cold brew, then you could reach out to them and say, well, this is going to sound crazy, but you know what? It's as easy as you plus one for you to be able to get that. So here's what you need to do. You come in, you open an account. You could do it for $15. You're going to reach out to a friend. You're going to bring a friend in with you for $15. You're both going to sell 2 sets of these bowls, or 2 sets of tumblers, or 2 sets of something that we have going on. And whatever would be like a $40 order or more. And both of you put those in, and you're both going to get a reward for doing that. And because you welcomed her, you're going to get this cold brew carafe. So see, it's all about how you present it. It's all about how you tell the story. And our job is not to decide if people want to do it. Our job is to offer it to people. Our job is to show people what's in it for them. Our job is to show people what they can get by having a Tupperware business, because everybody listens to the same radio station, WIIFM, What's in It for Me. So this is what's in it for you, for welcoming somebody into the business and helping them get off to a great start. And this is what's in it for them. So that new recruit that you bring in today, places that first order of $40 before Wednesday, then you're going to offer them this opportunity to get this first order reward. And these are our Crystal Wave. I love the Crystal Wave. It's one of my favorite microwave pieces for reheating things and for steaming things and for just anything that you just need to reheat a little bit, rewarm, as well as anything that's a vegetable that you're just going to steam can do perfectly in here. It's great for doing oatmeal in it. It's great for doing those ramen noodles in them. There's just so many fun things you can do with those Crystal Waves, and they're fantastic. And then, of course, once again, as I said, if you can motivate them to have that $500 and put that $125 in their pocket, they're also going to get this stack cooker. And if you joined us yesterday on our spring extravaganza, you saw my Oreo cake that I made. Well, I got to tell you guys, it's all gone. And it was so yummy. We put crushed Oreos in the bottom of the container and we poured the cake mix on it, mixed. It was a white cake mix that had crushed Oreos mixed in with it. And then when you turn it out, it's got this crust of Oreos all over the top. We made some homemade whipped cream, put it around the outside, put some more crushed Oreos around it. And let me just say, it was divine. And it only took 8 minutes to cook in the microwave. That's what's so amazing about this product. So the stack cooker is one of my favorite products. There's so many things you can do with it. There's so much that you can, use it to prepare meals. You can use it to do your desserts. You can use it to steam things, just everything you can imagine. So right now I want you to think for just a minute about something totally different topic. But, we've been talking about things that we have for the microwave, and we have a ton of different products for the microwave. So I want you guys to do me a favor. In the comments, I want you to tell me which microwave product that we sell is your favorite and why. Okay. Which microwave product is your favorite and why? So we have, our Crystal Wave, we have our Vent and Serve, we have our stack cooker, we have our pressure cooker, we have our multi-cooker, we have our Micro Pro grill, and of course our silicone molds also will work in the microwave. Just go ahead and drop it in the comments and let me know what are your favorite microwave products, because at the same time, I want you to be thinking about which ones you don't know about and which ones you'd like to know more about. So I'm seeing a lot of people sharing some of their favorites in there. The Micro Pro Grill, that's been a biggie this month too, right? We've sold tons and tons of those. Vent and Serve is always a great one because you can take it from the freezer and put it into the microwave. And the stack cooker is fantastic because you can do 3 things at one time. The microwave breakfast maker, forgot the pasta cooker. That's another great one. I mean, it's just amazing what we have to offer people, right? And of course, I showed you how to make poached eggs yesterday in the breakfast maker. And so all of these are some fantastic products. And we have so much to offer people, and they don't know what they can do with their microwave, right? But just as Marcia shared earlier, you can put popcorn in your stack cooker, and for many people, the only thing they use their microwave for is to pop popcorn. So, we need to educate people. We need to share with them what we can do with our microwave, right? All right. So, I'm going to keep on moving to our next top thing that I want to share is because when you are sharing the opportunity and bringing other people, you reward yourself. Not only do you get these great gifts, but you reward yourself with a promotion, with a new title. And maybe, you might be going, well, I don't know if I can take on a lot more responsibility yet. Don't worry. We have a fail-safe system in Tupperware where every single person has somebody that is there to help them. So if you're a brand new consultant, well, you have the person who brought you in, but you also have the person above them. Maybe it's their manager, maybe it's their director, maybe it's their org lead, or maybe it's me and Charlie, and the great thing is you're in business for yourself, but you're never by yourself. And that's one of the things that's important to realize is that if you decide, I just want more, I want to make more, I want to do more, I want to have more, then all you got to do is start sharing the opportunity with other people. And by moving up to manager, you're going to qualify this month to get this amazing piece of Chef Series. Now, this is not going to be here next month. So you've got 2 days to claim this as yours for free. And we do have 2 folks that have done it. A big shout out to Kim Walker and to Heather Leeson, who also qualified last week. We have 2 folks that have already qualified. We have several that are this close. Some need just a little bit more sales. Some need just one more recruit. And you know what? Even if you don't have any recruits right this minute, but you have 2,500 in sales, 3 people coming in to join your team is not a difficult thing to do, because like I said, you just reach out to people and offer them this opportunity to come in and give us a try and see what happens. Who wants free cookware? Who's going to claim this, that I want free cookware by Wednesday night, and go get it, right? That's what it's all about, getting that piece of cookware that you want while you're out there as well. Okay, so just a quick look at what do I need to do to become a manager? What do I need to do to become a star manager? What do I need to do to become an executive manager? We have other step-ups that have already happened this month as well. We have some folks that just stepped up to star manager, and I don't have my list of everybody right here. I know Della Thomas just stepped up to star manager, and I know Deborah Gooding just stepped up to executive manager. But for all of these levels, it's so exciting because it's just a matter of you and 3 people, you and 6 people, you and 9 people. And of course, the more you have, the faster it happens, the bigger it happens as well. For all of our new managers, for Kim and for Heather, who are both first-time new managers, they are entering into this fantastic program called the New Manager Growth Program. And I think Rachel Ricketts, I saw today, you had a gift that came in. Because one of the gifts that you can earn in our New Manager Growth Program is by making your first 3 months goal, month 1, 2, and 3. They're super, super attainable. It's not really difficult to do. It's just a matter of holding your parties and sharing the opportunity. You get all of these things you see here. You get money, you get Ultra Pro, you get the smart cooker, and you get an iPad. So big shout out to Rachel Ricketts, because hers just came in today, 128 gigabyte iPad. And I need a new iPad. Do you think they'll let me go through the program? I don't think so. Oh, well, that's okay. Because you know what? We're all better together. And I guess I'll just go buy me one. And that's one of the great things that Tupperware lets us do. It lets us make the money to buy the things that we want and not just the things that we need. Okay. And I want to give another just like push for the next 2 weeks, because we have many of you that are super, super close to qualifying for our game night, which is coming up this Saturday night, April the 2nd at 8 p.m. It's a virtual party that you're going to be with me. And we're going to have so much fun together at this. We're going to be doing some games, and we're going to be doing some recipes. And I'm going to send you all a list of some things that you might want to have on hand for these games and things that we're going to be doing, and these recipes that we're going to be preparing together. We're going to give away some prizes, and we're just going to have a really good time. We already have 20 people who have qualified. And the way you qualify for our game night is, number 1, to move up to manager this month. So Heather and Kim have already qualified. Several of you are really close. And then for our established managers, star managers, executive managers, and directors to come and play, you just get paid a title and have welcomed 1 personal recruit, just 1 personal recruit. So there's several of you that have already got the sales. You've made your goal for the month in sales. You just need that 1 recruit. You got 2 more days to do it so that you can be a part of our game night as well. And wow, we're going to have so much fun. I'm just looking forward to the day that maybe we can do this in person again, because we haven't done one in person in a really long time. All right. So as we wrap up this week, I want to remind you about some things that are going on that you don't want to miss out on. These, of course, are our monthly personal sales rewards. Every month, Tupperware does something really cool for us, where they give us a chance to get these great gifts. And that first level gift at 500 in sales submitted, you get the all-in-one shaker, the spatula, and the whisk for just $10. And we have 135 people who have already qualified for that level. Is that not exciting? 135 people. And of course, at the second level, at the $1,000 level, you get the supersonic chopper tall and that silicone spatula, which is one of my favorites. You get both of those for $15. And we have 63 people who have already qualified for that one. And then we also, of course, have that ultimate reward there, the Chef Series 2 12-inch griddle. In fact, Corinne was sharing with me the other day. She goes, that is my favorite piece of cookware. She goes, I think it's like I use it for more things than anything else because it's just perfect. You can make pancakes in it. You can do grilled cheese sandwiches in it, although I use my micro grill for that. You can use it to do quesadillas. You can do a frittata in it. You can do crepes in it. You can do stir fry in it. It's just such a great product and it's free. And all you have to do is submit 2,000 in sales. And you've qualified for that as well. And then of course, we also have this amazing group of things as that you can see that that you can earn at $1,500, and this is our volume bonuses. So it's called the Personal Sales Volume Bonus, the PSV. If you ever see me put PSV or PSVB, that's what I'm talking about. And at $1,500, you get a $50 bonus. For every $500 submitted above that, you get another $50. And when you get to $4,000, guys, look at that. It goes from $3,500 in sales. You're getting a $250 bonus. But at $4,000, it jumps all the way to $400. How many of you have ever had a job that you just showed up and worked twice a week, maybe 3 times a week? You went to work, you did your job, and at the end of the month, they came in and said, well, we just doggone love you so much and we appreciate you so much. We're going to give you a $400 bonus. How many of you had that happen to you? I'm going to bet that in most jobs, that hasn't happened a lot, right? But just because we love you, just because you did a great job, 4,000 in sales, you're going to get a $400 bonus. And then it continues to grow. Every single 500 that you submit, you get another $50. And there's no limit. That's the other thing that's really exciting. So guys, I want to share with you the folks who are already doing great. We have 40 people already who've qualified for this bonus, but I want to go back to that one at the 2,000 mark because that's $100 bonus. And the folks that you see on this screen right here, I'm going to take myself off of it just so you can see everybody's name. Everybody's name that you see there has sold over $2,000 this month. That's right, over $2,000. There are 30 people on that screen right there. They have all sold over $2,000. That means they have all made over $500. And we all know $500 can do a lot for us, right? It can help pay off that credit card. It can help make a car payment. It can help go towards a college fund or a private school tuition. These are the things that Tupperware offers us, and we can utilize this to our advantage. And of course, as you keep going up, the sales keep going up. And you'll see there in the bold and italics there from Rachel Ricketts, Della Thomas, Tara Henderson, Colleen Helgren, Donna Wilkinson, Stacy Clifton, Aubrey Stebbins, Angela Threet, Sheila Fisher, Caitlin Elder, and Dawn Vermette. All of those folks have sold over $4,000. That's right, over $4,000. They just gave themselves a $400 bonus. They've made over $1,000 in their commissions, but they've made at least a $400 bonus. But I want you to look even a little bit higher to Stacy Clifton and Aubrey and Angela, Sheila, Caitlin, and Dawn, because those ladies have all sold over $5,000. And you know what? We still have 2 more days and they're not finished. And that means that they got a $500 bonus in addition to their 25% or more, because like I said, there is no limit to where you can go. So the question comes back to, what do you want? What do you want to make this month? What do you want to do by Wednesday? Because there's still plenty of time. I mean, we can do amazing things in a very short amount of time if we put our minds to it and if we really focus on what it is we want. So just a quick recap of what you've got to work with. And I want you to get your paper ready and your pen ready to write some of these things down. Okay, so we've got our marvelous Mrs. Maisel bowls, our Wondelier bowls. And guys, you are selling like crazy. We have sold over $2,400 and $2,400 bowl sets. I think we're probably over 2,500 bowl sets already today. I haven't gotten an update yet. I think we should really push to go for that 3,000 bowls sold maybe by the end of tomorrow and keep it going, because right now we are number 8 in North America. We are number 6 in the USA. And we just need a little bit of a push to get us into that top 5 in the USA. And I really think we can do that, right? I really think we can push together and position those bowls in a way that can really make it effective. Because if you think about it, if you've got somebody new that you're talking to and you share with them, do you realize that if you just sold 5 sets of these bowls, or 6 sets of these bowls, that you would have over $200 in sales? And that means you'd make over $100 or make over $50. That means that you would have qualified for a thank you gift. That would mean you'd qualified for that first order bonus. And you just kind of break it out a little bit more, and if you sold this many, you would have, if you sold 10, you'd have 390 in sales. That means you're going to get $39 in free Tupperware. That means you're going to get an item at half price. That means you made $100. That means you got a thank you gift. That means you got a booking gift. So you show them what's in it for them. And of course, if they're already at that level at 10, they might as well add 3 more, right? Because that'll put them at that $500 level. So now they're getting $75 in free Tupperware. They're getting 2 half-price items. They made $125. They've qualified for their stack cooker. They got their thank you gift. They got their first order bonus, and they got the booking gift. So they've gotten all that just for really taking it and running with this. And I know some of you sold 10 of those. Some of you sold 15 of those. Some of you sold 20 of those. And, one of the things that you want to do is you want to just put it out there for people. Let them know, say, oh my gosh, my company has sold over almost $2,500 sets of these bowls. And you know what? We're pushing to be one of the tops in the country, one of the top 5 in the country. Will you help us? Share this on your page, and this is a key thing, guys. I want you to know, don't ask them, can I post it on your page? Because if you post it on their page, nobody's going to see it. But if you say to them, will you share it to your page? Okay. So if you're doing it like in a private group, then you're going to ask them to download it and post it on their page. But if you're sharing it on your personal page and you're putting it out there, say, hey, friends, I need some help. Will you help me out? And will you share this to your page? They can share it directly, especially if you make it a public post. So make sure your setting is set for public so you can share that out there as well. The other thing you can do is that you can message certain people and say, hey, I had somebody, in fact, comment on mine yesterday. And she said, I'd like to get a set of the bowls, because I was saying, help me make our goal. If you need some bowls, these would be great. And so I messaged her and I said, I'll be happy to get those bowls. This is what they're going to cost. I said, but you know what? If you can check around with a few friends and you can get a few friends to take advantage of it too, I can give you some free gifts. And if you're getting the orders together with your friends, I can group it together, send it all in one box, and it'll be cheaper for you all for shipping. And she says, deal, I'll do that. And so she took the image, she posted on her page, she's messaging her friends. She's already sold 5 sets of them just since yesterday, just because I said, I can give you something free if you go and run with this. So she's already up to the place where she's going to get a thank you gift, and that's what's really exciting, is that what we have to offer people is, and it can happen quickly, it can happen efficiently. All right, so that's our bowls. Now, I want to make something clear to you. Make sure you tell your folks, these bowls at this price, $35, it's a great price. They're a regular $51 value, because we have had so many sales of these. We know that they're shipping slightly delayed, that it'll be at least mid-April before they start shipping. So just let your customers know. It may take a month for these to get to you. That way, if they get there sooner, they'll be happy. It may take a month for them to get there to you, but you're going to be so excited about them. If there's enough inventory, they will open in April at $51. But guys, we have a new catalog coming in the 1st of May, and we all know already that there is going to be a price increase, because it's just everything is going up, and we have to do it, so that there'll be some products that are not going up at all. There'll be other products that are going, and some will be, a little bit more than others. But you know what? people are going to want our products and they're going to buy our products. But I will tell you, in the new catalog, that $1 bowl set is $61. So make sure they know that they need to get them now, because this is the cheapest they're ever going to get this set of bowls. Okay, this is the cheapest price we're ever going to have this set of bowls. Get them now. We also have to offer people right now the amazing Impressions tumbler set for $20. These are normally $35. $20 is a steal. And once again, this could be something that they just sell one product. Can you sell 5 sets of these? I can give you a booking gift. Can you sell 10 sets of these? I can give you a thank you gift. Can you sell 15 sets of these? I can give you $30 in free Tupperware, a thank you gift, a half off item, and a booking gift. So look at the things that you have that you can really promote with people and run with it these next 2 days. You might do something where you put a board out there. And I've seen some of you do things similar to this. You can have a board that has 30 squares, and you say, for every set of these that you buy or sell, you get a square. And when all the squares are filled, somebody wins $30 in free Tupperware. And so, you just kind of put that out there like that, and that's going to help grow that. You could do a raffle and you could give away this set of tumblers, and you could just put them out there and say, buy a square, and you could sell the squares, for $2 each. And when you sell, and you could, I would say, when I sell 15 squares, then I give away a set of tumblers. For every 15 squares I sell, I'll give away a set of tumblers, because that'll cover the shipping. Okay. So if you sell 10 of them, at $2, or 15 of them at $2 each, you've taken in $30. They're $20. Then you have your tax and shipping, that'll cover it. And it'll ship, you can ship it directly to them, right? To that person who got the free set. And so, you can put that together as a party if and give it away that way if you want to. So just look at the money that you're taking in. That $2 each is going to pay that $20. And if you do multiples of these, you can put those together as a party, and then you have free Tupperware to give away. Does that make sense? If you have any questions, drop it in the comments, and Charlie will make sure I have all the questions so I can answer those when we get to the end tonight before we go off. But, pick something and run with it. Reminder that this is ending here as well. This great flyer that we've been working with all month. People are loving those meal prep sets, those bowls. And as Cynthia Gilchrist had posted that on her page, and she just posted, and I made a comment about, oh my gosh, I love these colors. This is perfect for meal prepping. And so many people commented after that, and they're like, oh, wow, these look really neat. How much are they? And it's such a great price for the whole set, or they can just buy one individual set. And of course, we also have the MicroPro grill going through Wednesday at $149. We have the freezer mates, which I love. We have those trays. There's so many awesome products right here that you have to offer people as well. So don't let those things get away from you. Now, let's do a little shift here for just. Okay, so one of the things that I want us to take a look at is, some of the things that are coming up for April, because, we're finishing March, right? And so before we move on to that, I'm going to ask you to comment for me right now. Tell me something that that's maybe something that just popped in your mind, or what you are doing in these next 2 days. What are you going to focus on in these next 2 days to make sure that you finish strong? Go ahead and put it in the comments. We're going to pick some of those to highlight and look at and see what you guys are doing as well. So, just go ahead and put in there a comment. What are you doing? What are you going to do in the next 2 days to finish strong? And, so those are some things that can really, and this you'll be sharing ideas with each other, because all of the things that we've talked about. Brandy's holding her first party. That is awesome. Donna Joe's having a bingo, and that's also really awesome as well. What else are you guys doing? What are you going to do in these next 2 days to really get things moving and grooving? Marcia is going to be pushing the MicroPro grill and the freezer mates. And I don't blame you, because people can plan ahead and have their freezer full of stuff and then cook it in that MicroPro grill. And somebody was telling, I'm trying to remember who it was that we were talking, because they've been selling to a lot of people who were, I think it was Heather, was telling me that she's been selling to people that she knows that are traveling in the medical profession. So they have traveling nurses, traveling anesthetists. And so what they do is they live in hotels, really. And she's been selling MicroPro grills to them so that they can cook in the rooms. And that's a great idea too. And Teresa's going to be promoting the sales and looking for recruits. Okay, I'm going to give you just a couple more seconds to go ahead and put in there some things that you're going to be doing in the next 2 days. Great, Rachel, the surprise packs. And people love surprise packs as well. And you know what? All of those are great things for everybody to focus on. And Charlie, would you pick me a winner? Because I think I need to be giving something away, a surprise pack to somebody for sharing what they're doing in the next 2 days. Okay, so Teresa, you're going to be getting a surprise pack from me, because you're going to be looking for recruits and promoting sales, and everybody's going to be out there working and making the rewards happen for them as well. All right, so now coming up on Thursday, we do have a change to our shipping. And I want to go over that shipping with you in case you haven't made yourself real familiar with it. Because in reality, for anybody placing an order on your website, there's no difference. There's absolutely, hardly any difference at all. Because when they are placing orders, from your personal website, they are, it's like it gives them a shipping and then it adds $5. Well, the great thing is that starting Thursday, there's no more extra $5 being added to anybody's order, which is great. So it can go direct to their house without adding that extra $5 on. So if you look at that with the current price as it is right now, for a $25 order, they're paying a $3.99 shipping and $5 direct ship. So it was $33.99. Come Thursday, it's $9.99, so it's just $1 more. But as you can see, as it goes up, it stays pretty consistent. At a $40 order, it's $49.99 both ways. If it's at a $100 order, it's $113.99 both ways. If it's at $140, it's $153.99 both ways. At $150, there's a little bit of a difference, but as you get up to the $200 mark, it's really pretty much the same. It's a $1 difference. But at $275, what's really exciting is that it maxes out at a $250. Actually, it maxes out at $19.99. So that's the highest shipping that anybody will pay is $19.99. So the more they order, the less shipping they're going to pay. And that's what's exciting, because it's going to give people that incentive to buy a little more, because that way they can, maximize what they're getting for their shipping. But I want to share with you a couple of thoughts that I had on how you can maximize this and work with your customers. And if people ask you about, like shipping and why shipping going up, I mean, let's face it, everything is going up, right? A dozen eggs now cost us double what it did pre-pandemic. Gas costs double what it did pre-pandemic. But the eggs didn't go up because the chickens want to raise. The eggs went up because the price of the feed has increased. The price of getting the feed to the farm has increased. The transportation cost to get the eggs to the market has increased. And so all of that has to be factored into the price of the product. And so when we look at our product, we're a petroleum-based product, which means that the materials that our product is made out of have gone up. And so the company has to increase the price because the materials we use to make our price have gone up. And so that's an important thing to remember. And when somebody says it and says, I know, everything's going up, and unfortunately, so is Tupperware. Our Tupperware products have to go up as well, or shipping has to go up as well. And so we're going to be working with that as we go forward. So our shipping prices are one thing going up, and then our product prices will be going up because of the petroleum base coming in May. So this price point, this new shipping cost is going to be across the board. It's for everything. It's for everybody. It's for all of us. It's in the front office and the back office. So what I want to share with you is some tips and ideas on how you can maximize it, especially with your hostesses. All right. So when you're working with a hostess, one of the things that I'm going to encourage you to do is to encourage your hostess to work on her outside orders. So that means when you date a party, even if it's a Facebook party, you're going to mail her a catalog. You're going to mail her the sale flyer, and you're going to encourage her to collect orders from the people that she sees daily, the people that she works with, the people that live in her neighborhood, her friends and family. And then all of those orders can be grouped as one order. And that way, when they're all put together, the maximum shipping is $19.99. So let's just say that the host got 5 outside orders. And, those 5 outside orders totaled up to be $250. Okay. So they were like $50 orders each. It's $250. Each customer would just pay $4 in shipping, right? $4 in shipping. And then all the order goes together. It goes to the host, and the host just gives it out to her friends. Now that's a huge savings for everybody on the shipping. And the host has 2 options. She can either collect from all her friends, and then she's just going to pay with her credit card or debit card, or each of the customers can Venmo or PayPal you, depending on which way you want to work with it. For most of my hosts, what they do is they just collect it from their friends, and then they just give me their credit card and pay for the order as well. So that's a great way that you can use that to maximize how much they get. Here's the other thing that you can do. When you are booking your Facebook party, or when you're doing your Facebook parties, encourage every guest to invite a friend or 2 to come to the party, or to share some of the images that you're doing with the sale flyer with their friends, and bring some orders to the party with them so that they can put those orders in together. So even on the Facebook party, what you can do is you can say, hey, if you've got a friend that you know right now would love some Tupperware, shoot this flyer over to them, see what they want. You can put their order in with your order. Y'all can share the shipping. It'll be cheaper for you that way. But the double benefit of that is it helps the customer with her shipping. It helps the host have a more successful party. It also saves them money, and it makes the party better. And it shows you who are the people that would be great people to reach out to date parties with, or to recruit, because they can go sell Tupperware anytime they want to. They can go out and get an order from a friend or 2. They can go out and get orders or 2 to make some money for themselves. So that's an important thing to remember and to work with. It's a little bit of a shift, but you know what? We are so handy, and we're so clever, and we're so capable of doing great things that this is not going to stop us. This is something we're going to run with. And you know what? We're not going to make a big deal about it. We're just going to move forward. And very few people are even going to notice. Very few people are going to say anything about it. So it'll be great. However, if you do have any warranty items, things that you've been working on, get those done before Wednesday, because once again, the minimum is going to be $9.99 come Thursday. So if they're doing warranty, it pays them to go ahead and order something to go with it, because it's going to cost them $9.99 either way. So just start to work with this and use this kind of information to help you grow your business as well. I will tell you, I've been in Tupperware a really long time. I hate to say how long I've been in Tupperware, 42 years. And in that time, we have gone through lots of shipping changes. We have gone through lots of delivery changes. We have gone through lots of price point changes. We've gone through lots of host changes. We've gone through, and yet people keep buying our products, and we don't miss a beat. It's all in our attitude. It's all on how we focus. It's all on what we do to show people that we're there to help them get the best product at the best price. And that's really and truly the way you want to work with it. All right. So also coming Thursday, guys, we have a brand new mailer, and I'm so excited about this, because I will tell you that bowls are one of our #1 selling items. This set is absolutely gorgeous. We typically will sell somewhere close to 50 million sets of these bowls while we have them on sale. This is not going to be any different than any other time, but look how beautiful that is. We've got that 4-piece set. We've got the large bowl. We've got the buy one, get one of the smaller bowls. And we have that one-of-a-kind colander that we don't normally have, and that's going to be huge as well. So for all of our new folks, if you're brand new and you didn't realize, you can be shopping for this right now. You can order a sample of this at 35% off. Anything that's in this new mailer, that is available for sampling. Some of the things will open on Thursday because the inventory wasn't in. We've had a huge backlog at the port coming into Charleston, where a lot of things are coming in to our factory in Hemingway, South Carolina. And so it's caused a little bit of a delay, things getting forward, but everything's moving and they should all be in here pretty soon as well. So that's something you really want to be focused on as what you're going to do with these and how you're going to position these and what you're going to talk about with these. And we're going to do some training on, different things you can use That's-A bowls for, because there's, lots and lots of great recipes for that as well. And then of course, on Thursday night, for those of you who are looking and saying, what do I want more of in 2022? Well, you can join me on Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And that for our Stepping Up chat, I do this every month. I share with you what is in it for you, what is the next steps, what the more is that's available if you decide that you want to take that next step, and kind of a roadmap of what you need to follow to be able to get there. And that's going to be available to you on Thursday night. So go ahead and mark that on your calendar. If you're a consultant and you haven't taken that step yet, be sure that you put this down, that Zoom. I will have the Zoom link also posted. It's on our Hooray page as well for you. Now, a little bit earlier tonight, we were talking about the microwave stuff, and I asked you what your favorite product was. I want to ask you all also a question right now about the microwave and about what are some of the things that you want to learn about in the microwave, because tomorrow night, this is our 5th Tuesday in the month. And that we have our repeating Tuesday trainings that our amazing board of directors do for you. And they've shared so many things. In fact, guys, if you've attended one of the Tuesday trainings, that we do every Tuesday at 8 p.m. and you've learned something, go ahead and comment. What was something that you learned attending those Tuesday trainings? Maybe it was one of the product demos that you saw and you learned something about the different products. Maybe it was on dating parties that you took something away. You were like, wow, mind blown. This is going to make a difference. Maybe it was the host coaching that you learned about. And it really helped you with that. And maybe it was that, how do I find new customers? And you got some great new ideas on how to find new customers. So do go ahead and share with us some of those things that you've learned on classes. But at the same time, do me a favor. What would you like to learn about microwave cooking? Because I'm going to actually be teaching tomorrow microwave magic. So you're going to get to be with me, and I'm going to share it. So Rachel wants to know how to bake cakes. And you know what? I'm going to teach you everything you want to know about baking cakes in the microwave, because we're going to talk about how the microwave works. We're going to talk about the things you need to know to make sure that everything comes out right every time. And we're going to talk about the features and benefits of our different microwave products and which ones you want to use for which things. Because some of them can, several of them can do the same thing, and it kind of depends on what you want. And some of them can do things that others can't do, which makes it even more exciting. And I love that, Jennifer, I hear that all the time. People go like, food tastes awful when it's been cooked in the microwave. But you know what? When you know how a microwave works effectively and how efficiently, when you know the right way to use our products in it, your food will come out tasting great every time. And so that's a great question too, Marcia. And we'll talk about how do you figure out how long to cook things, because every microwave is slightly different. And depending on the size of your microwave, the wattage of your microwave, that can have a factor on it as well. And I'll teach you about that tomorrow as well. So wattages and cooking times, how do you adjust those things? Fantastic. These are some great things that I will be happy to share with you tomorrow. And so I'm going to encourage you, be there with me tomorrow night at 8 p.m. and we'll go over all of those. And I've already taken some of these notes down, so we'll have all of those for you as well. So as we close up tonight, Charlie, would you pick me another winner for tonight? As we close our meeting tonight with a quote that I have for you guys. So there is no finish line. Okay, so we're going to finish strong, but there's not a finish line, because when you reach one goal, you just find a new one. And that's what it's really all about, finding a new one, reaching out for that next step and starting April strong. So focus forward and aim for a great April start. Make sure you power pack those parties into those first 2 weeks of April so that you hit the ground running and you take advantage of it. I will tell you, there just might be an extra special coming up for you for those that first week of April that you'll have to sell. So you want to have a full date book of parties for that as well. And winner, Rachel Ricketts, you are the final winner of tonight. So thank you guys. I appreciate you all for being on, and I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow night. Bye, everybody.